Guys, today I want to talk to you a little bit about sustainability in our industry, specifically talking about those in the field of lawn maintenance and fertilization and weed control. Guys, my name's Aaron. I own a lawn care company here in Michigan, and this channel is all about helping the solo lawn care business owner become more efficient so that you can have more time for family, free time, and fun. I've been thinking about this a lot lately, just trying to work on my own yard. My yard, when I moved in here, was a disaster. Okay, we moved here to this location 4 years ago, and it was grown up with weeds. It was just nothing but a disaster. And we have cleared a bunch of stuff out and really got it to where it is now. And it's starting to look pretty nice, I have to say. But I've used chemicals on my yard in the past. In fact, this spring I sprayed some weed killer chemicals. Not weed killer, but uh, lawn treatment, whatever you want to call it. Kind of like a weed and feed spray type stuff. And I've used weed killer on certain weeds, just shooting that particular weed. But um, this spring I've really been thinking about it as we're putting in our garden. Um, we're getting things ready for the year to grow our own food. Well, not all of it, but vegetables. And I've just been thinking about the sustainability of what we do to our lawns. Um, Earlier this spring, I was aerating a client's lawn, and it had just rained 3 days before. So the lawn should have been, nice and soft, easy to work with, easy to aerate. But this lawn was rock hard. I mean, rock hard. It was like trying to puncture holes through like limestone. It wasn't happening. I mean, I would get little plugs about that big coming out, and I had 100 pounds of weight on my aerator, and it just wouldn't go through the ground. And you guys have seen my aerator. It's a pull behind agrifab aerator. They're not the best. It's not hydraulic. It's not going to puncture a hole in the ground. But what I'm trying to get at here is that aerating that lawn, it's not going to make any difference at all. And the reason I say that is because that lawn gets treated at least 8 times a year for weeds. And it's chemical, it's manufactured. There's nothing natural going on that lawn. The only thing natural is the grass that is left on the lawn after I cut it. And there's no worms. There's no worms in that lawn. They're all dead. The chemicals that they spray on these lawns kill all the bugs, all the bacteria, all the natural life that is supposed to be in that lawn. Sure, the grass looks nice and it grows, it grows like wildfire in the spring when we get rain, but it's only because of the chemicals that they put on it. It's the synthetic fertilizer. It's the weed killer that they put on it. So while it may look nice for a while, in the summer, those lawns burn out. They don't get watered unless it rains. And that got me to thinking, like, what are we doing in this industry to help the earth? We're supposed to be the green industry, and we're using nothing but chemicals when we treat lawns. There's very few people out there that are doing everything all natural, and it's concerning to me. It really is. And so I've been thinking about that for my lawn, and I am trying to only use natural products on my lawn from now on. So this year I put down Milorganite, a good dose of Milorganite, which has really improved the health of my grass. I also put down lime in the front yard. I just wanted to see how lime would do. I haven't done any soil tests, but I wanted to see how the lime would do with the grass in the front yard. It looks really nice. I'm going to say it looks really nice. And, I, I can go in my garden now and find worms and stuff. I can tell you, when I was digging up dandelions in my yard, there wasn't a whole lot of worms because those chemicals, the worms don't like that. They may not die from it, but they certainly don't like it. And so my soil just was not healthy. I mean, you can tell by all the weeds that my soil was not healthy. Now I can look out over my yard. There's not many dandelions. We've dug a lot of them up. It's green. It's beautiful. And, it's growing and it's healthy. Now, yes, we've gotten a lot of rain over the last couple of days, the last week, but new dandelions really aren't popping up a whole lot. If they are, I dig them up. We have some other weeds. We have some other issues that I want to deal with, but it's possible to have a green yard. And someone that turned me on to this is Julio Tomei from Lawn Care Business Success. I've done a podcast with him in the past just on who I am, my business, things like that. But in Canada, you're not allowed to use pesticides on lawns. And so he has figured out a way to treat lawns without pesticides. And he recommended a book to me. I've ordered the book on Amazon. I don't remember the author. In there, it talks a lot about just about compost, about doing the natural ways of things, like digging up weeds instead of just spraying chemicals. Now, there are some natural things I'm sure that you can make that you can spray on and kill weeds. Like you can do boiling water on weeds and stuff like that. But this whole video is just about trying to hopefully help you guys think about sustainability, because what we're doing to these lawns by spraying chemicals on them all the time, it's not helping the earth. I can tell you that. It's not helping the earth at all. When I tilled up our garden, it was rock hard, and I didn't find a whole lot of worms in there. And that really concerned me. It got me thinking. And so I sent an email to my buddy Julio and just, asked him, I know I've heard him say that he uses a lot of lime. And so I just asked him about that, and he said, well, I do a whole bunch of different stuff because they're not allowed to use pesticides in Canada. And so it really got me thinking. It also got me thinking about my kids' safety running on the yard. I don't want kids running in chemicals and stuff. And, I want to help the planet. We're supposedly the green industry. We should be doing our best